Gate is down right to the middle of the pack. Looked like Cardwell coming in and out of turn number 1. They're lining them up. Now Merlot sliding it on in the 2 slot. Cardwell and Merlot lined up 1 and 2 coming into the corner. Yeah. Nolan Cardwell on the K-bike right now. Western Merlot sitting in that 2 slot. Looked like Nieto sitting on the 3 slot. Bringing them back. Gonna go 13 Cardwell, K-bike Merlot, 390 bike of Nieto, and a 544 bike. Mickey Navis, got Polk, Freewalt, O'Brien, Shea, and Arnaldi. Coming out of turn number 2 right now, low 4 moving on. O'Brien sitting out front in this one. Drew Polk sitting in that 2 slot. Rider on the backside, Gavin Freewalt. Now Freewalt slides to the deuce, bringing them back to the line. 13 bike. O'Brien gonna go. Freewalt gonna go. 686 bike Polk. 7 bike Riley Shea. Got Crane, Anderson, Boudry, Haney, and Young. Follow leaders through the section right now. The Birdman, Brandon Crane, sitting out on the point. Amakai Anderson sitting in that 2 slot. Crane and Anderson out running 1 and 2. Last straightaway. Now Anderson coming on by. Anderson, Crane, followed up by the 7 bike of Boudry, and we're going to look at it. We got it written down. She had a better view than me for sure. So I think she got it right, but we're going to check the video. We're going to check it at the line. Coming back to the straight right now, Callum going to go. Callum transfer out. Brody Cole going to go. Valentino Elizondo going to transfer out, and that was Evan Schaefer. That's it for all the quarter main events. You know what's up next, the pros. Pro semis. That's you.
That's me. Yeah, that's what they said. That's what you're telling me.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, bro. Well, looks like we're heading back up to Shannon's office again, up on the upper deck. You guys about ready, Tulsa? Where are you guys at? Let's make some noise! The big dogs on top of the hill right now. We're getting down to it. The A main, the B main, top 4 going to the A side, bottom 4 going to the B side. Kinman, Sherrod, Kennedy, Molina, McLean, Larson, Smith, Cans, lock loaded, ready to go. Whoa, let's see what's happening right now as we head downtown. The rainbow jersey on the top spot. Going to get things fired up. Nate Kinman, Olympic gold medalist. Coming down the second straightaway. Oh, little Aussie. Going to keep things moving on. Bring him into turn number 2. Molina trying to slide into that 3 spot. Smith, Larson duking it out for the 4. Coming Corbin Sherrod trying to find a way to that A main event. Bringing this one back around. Into the last turn we're going to go. Kennedy takes over the top spot. Kennedy, Kinman going to go on the 1-2. Kennedy, Kinman still 1-2, back down the line, going to go Larson, Smith on the 3-4. Whoa, man. Well, good stuff going on right there as they settled that one out. We got another one lock loaded on top of the hill. Nakai, Andre, Wood, Campo, Bierman, Shimada, Klumper, Cole, lock loaded, ready to go. Wood got a pretty good shot on this one. Got Nakai on the inside, but looks like he's going to slip into the 2 spot with Campo riding up high on turn number 1 as they take this one down that second straightaway. Oh, there's Sylvain Andre, the Frenchman, trying to find a way into that top 4. Coming on back at us. Uh-oh. Coltrane didn't work out like he wanted it to. Coming on back at us. Down the third straight, we're going to go. Still getting it done. Wood, Nakai, 1-2, back at us. In and out of that last straight, we're going to go. Shimada, Bierman working it out in and out of the last straight. Coming back at me. Down the line. Got Andre on that 3 spot. Back to the stripe, we're going to go. The Kiwi going to find a way right there. Bierman going to slip in for the 4 on the A main as they come on back around. Cole's back up, coming back through. Campo's back up. We'll give these guys some love as they're headed to that B main event with the big dogs. Oh, yeah, Gmo's got the replay on the Jumbotron for us. Yeah, give me one more time, Gmo. We'll see what's going on there. Looked like Coltrane just went for that dive bomber move into that second turn. And Alec Bob and I were just talking about this. You know, when you go into that second turn, it's got to be ultra smooth or it's probably not going to work out. So we'll see what's going on there. You can see Cole diving in as he drops in way low right there, and just right about there, the front wheel washes out, and that's all she wrote. Campo goes down with them, and they're coming on back around. But, hey, man, that's just the way it goes. That's BMX, and, you know, it's got to be precise. It's got to be precision when you're making a move like that, especially with, you know, 7 of the fastest guys in the world right there with you. It's good stuff going on, man. But, yeah, just like we were talking about, Alec, I mean, we were just talking about it right before, probably in the amateur motos, we were sitting there talking about it, and all of a sudden, boom, there it happens. It's the way it goes, BMX. Back at it, semis right now, semi number 3. How about Devera, Sedano, Sessa, Dodson, Eubanks. Daly going to come on back at us. Coming on out of that first turn, down that second straightaway, see who's getting things going on. Devera looking for the 2 spot right now, coming on back at us, getting things moving on. Got to be the Rockstar Sessa on the top spot. National Age Group number 1 bike, keeping things moving on right now as we bring this one back around, in and out of turn number 2. Back at us now, still got Sessa on the top spot, and she brings this one. Sessa, Devera still 1-2 down the third straightaway. Eubanks picking up that 3 spot. Doing a little shopping on the 4 right now as we bring them back around into that last turn. Dodson and Daly trying to work it out. Daly trying to grab this one in and out of that last turn, trying to crank it up on the way back through. We'll see what happens on the way down the line. Still Sessa, Devera, 1-2 back to the stripe, 97 by Eubanks. Bring it back in. Looks like the 1 bike will stretch it out right there. A Sedano will pick up that 4 for the Houston race team as we come back through out of semi number 3. Semi number 4, Fry, Ireland, Lamelli, Biaggi, Noyola, Latteran, going to get things fired up and moving on out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. BMX Sharks on the top spot, going to be Zodog. Lamelli on this one, bring this one back around. Down that second straight we go. Little Ruru, Ireland trying to find a way. She's slipping into a 3 spot. What's up, Macy Fry? Oh, she's going back to a 4. She's going to duke it out now. Coming on back at us, Lamelli on the top spot. Lamelli, Ruru, Ireland on the 2 spot. Down that third straight. Fry driving on the inside. She's locking in a spot right now. She comes up for a 2. Oh, the girls are battling this one out with the 7-8 mixed open. Coming on back at us. Still getting it wrapped up right now. Back to the line. Lamelli, Ireland. Fry going to pick up a spot right there. Coming on back through with the 12 bike. Ladrin going to round out your top 4. Out of semi number 4, semi number 5 on deck. Alvarez, Shatswell, Devera, Frazier, Lackey, Jones. Oh, little La Vida Loca headed down into turn number 1. Devera going to get things fired up right now. Claiborne Answer, Factory Rider. Coming on back out, it's got to be BMX Sharks. Couple of SoCal girls on the front lines. Alvarez looking for that 2 spot. Trying to make it happen with Shatswell on the 3 as they head down that second straightaway. Keeping things moving in and out of turn number 2. Devera on the top spot. Devera, Alvarez, Shatswell, 1, 2, and 3. Down that third straight they go. 9 bike looking for the 4. Lackey trying to make it happen as they come on back in with Frazier and Jones. Bringing it out of the last turn, coming on back to us. Going to get it wrapped up right now. Devera, Shatswell, Alvarez, 1, 2, and 3. Going to get the 4 spot. How about the 9 bike? Lackey will pick that one up right there out of semi number 5. Semi number 6, Stone, Daly, Gadwa, Denton, Parkinson, Gap headed into turn number 1. Gadwa slides into that 2 spot out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Picking it up out front, got to be Stone on the top spot out of Blue Springs, Missouri, coming back through on the 65 bike. Stone getting things rolling into that second turn, coming on back out. It's all Stone. Stone rolling out, bringing it back around, getting it going on. Got to be Gadwa, the Warrior Princess on the 2 spot, back down that 3rd straightaway. Powerlight, DFR Colors, getting it going. Going to be Gap on that 3, lining it up, single file on the way back home. Jet Racing Colors. Out of Sparks, Nevada, coming back through. Saynar Denton trying to crank it up right now. Coming back out is Daly trying to hold on to that 4 spot. Bringing this one back down the last straightaway. That's the way it's going to go. Daly will get the 4 locked in. Right there out of semi number 6. Semi 7, Jonjovic, Jones, Boker, Pingator, Feist, Ellis. Jonjovic on the top spot. She's going to get it going in. Powerlight, DFR Colors. Cranking this one up right now down that 3rd straightaway. Looking for your 7 bike. A Boker on the 2 spot as we bring on down through that 3rd straight. Coming on back at us. Semi number 7, 13-14 mixed open. Bringing them into that last turn. Room for 4. Lola getting it done on the top spot. Boker going to get that 2 spot wrapped up right there. The 44 bike of Jones. And your 23 will round it out of Ellis. We'll make it happen out of semi number 7. Semi number 8 headed downtown. Cyrus, Robinson, Salter, Jackson, Garrett, and Stafford. LSG Factory out front. Going to be Cyrus on the top spot. Cyrus been stepping her game up big lately. Bringing it back down that 2nd straightaway. Getting it done on the top spot. Bringing it back around. Remix Ruby trying to hold on to a 4 as we bring him in and out 2nd turn, 3rd straight. 21 bike coming on back through. Salter looking for a 2 spot as we come on back down the line. 3rd straight action going on. See who comes up on that top 4. Cyrus still leading the charge out of the last turn. Coming back to me. Cyrus Salter still 1 and 2. Cyrus Salter 1-2 back down the last straightaway. 54 bike. A Jackson will round it out along with your 18 bike. A Garrett. We'll pick it up out of semi number 8, semi number 9 on deck. Out of the first turn down the 2nd straightaway, Santa Maria, Winchell, Peddle, Sorensen, Peterson, Harwood, Kennedy, McIntyre. Dragonfire got to be Peddle out front, keeping things moving on in and out of that 2nd turn. Factory LSG coming down the 3rd straightaway. 5 bike Peterson working the 2 spot as we keep things moving in and out of that last turn. We'll see what happens in and out of the last straight. Coming on back at it, still getting it done. It's all Peddle. Peterson on the 1-2, coming on back through. Looking for the 2 and your Gold Cup 3. How about Harwick and Sorensen to round out your top spots right there as they come on back. Out of semi number 9, semi number 10. Anderson, Hill, Quintana, Tolfree, Branch, Colley, and Hill out of the first turn down the 2nd straight. Looking for those top spots right now, keeping it going, bringing them into that 2nd turn. Got to be Quintana on the front lines. BMX Sharks going to bring this one in and out of that 2nd turn, keeping it rolling on right now. Coming back at us, Quintana, Hill, 1-2. Down the 3rd straightaway, Anderson on the 3 spot. 4 spot, definitely up for grabs. Keeping things moving on right now into that last turn. We're going to go. Sean Carvajal's LDC trying to find a spot. Got to be the beast, Colley. Colley going to grab that 4 spot as he comes on down the last straightaway, and he'll lock it in. Out of semi number 10. Eight-year-old cruisers now, semi number 11, Gallegos, Cezanos, Burkholder, Johnson, Mitchell. And they're going to get things going on in and out of the first turn, down the 2nd straightaway. Out, taking it upstairs right now, JBR, S-square, J&R colors, got to be the machine. Johnson out front running this one on the top spot. We'll bring it back through in and out of that 2nd turn. Cruzy to Racer, looking for the 2 spot. 8-year-old cruisers coming on back down the 3rd straightaway. 1 bike, picking up the 3, got to be Burkholder. Burkholder, Harvey trying to hold on to a 4 spot right now as we come on down that 3rd straight into that last turn. Got room for 4, moving on, coming on back at us, still getting it wrapped up. Johnson, Burkholder, Gallegos. Top spots coming back through, going to be the 037 bike. And her going to come back through and lock that one up on the 4 out of semi number 11, semi number 12. Novak, Paxman, Cam, Doomer, Hardy, Falkowski. Charging down the second straightaway, Albie's Bike Shop. Got to be GQ. Novak out front running this one. Las Vegas boy. Got to bring him in and out of that second turn. Coming back to us. Going to be the Pac-Man. Paxman in and out of that second turn. Down that third straightaway. Locking it up on the 2 spot. More 8-year-old cruisers coming our way. 3 bike. Holding on to that 3 spot. Going to be Doomer picking it up. Cam, Hardy, Fakowski trying to work it out for that 4. In and out of that last straight we go. Back at it. Still getting it done. Novak on the top spot. Novak, Paxman. Still 1 and 2 coming down the last straightaway. Looking for that 3. Doomer. Along with your 6 bike will round out your top spots. Cam. Bring that one back around. Fakowski's back up. Make some noise for him as he's coming back through. Got another one coming our way. 9-year-old cruisers now. Someone number 13, Stauffer, Chandler, Merriam, Aranda, Coyer. Dacus trying to put it together, coming back. Uh-oh, lost one right there in that second straightaway. Get him checked out right away. A-Bike out front running this one. The Shark, Chandler. Oklahoma S squared coming back at us with the 38 bike. Coyer keeping things moving on right now as he's bringing this one back around. Dacus, Aranda, Merriam, Stauffer. Looks like we lost Stauffer on the second straight. Top 4 moving on, bringing them back down the last straightaway. A-Bike gets it done out front. Chandler, Coyer go 1 and 2. Coming on back at us, going to be a 5 bike on that 3. Aranda and your national age group number 9. Going to be Merriam picking up that last spot right there. Hal Fisher, Meringue, Snell, Beckley, Thomas coming in and out of the second turn. Knack 6 getting it done right now. Porky Fisher on the top spot. Jackson Howell getting it done on that 2. All right, we'll just keep going. We'll bring this one back. I got you, man. Bringing it back through. In and out of the last turn, we're going to go. Beckley, the Condor, Profile Colors. Yeah, the Profile gang in the house this weekend coming on back at us. Going to bring this one back through, getting it done out front. Back to the line. Beckley will get it wrapped up right there with the 1 bike of Meringue. We'll bring him on back through, and that's the way it goes down out of semi number 14. Downriders back up. We make some noise for these guys coming back through. Five and under novice getting things moving on. Semi number 15, Sanders, Hewitt, Steiner, Washburn, Dotson. Landry headed down into turn number 1. Man, it's been a beautiful day out here so far. Tulsa, Oklahoma, Hardesty National BMX Stadium. The inaugural national event going on here, right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Great stuff going on. Great turnout so far this weekend with everybody. Make sure you guys are getting those Hall of Fame. Man, you don't want to miss out on going on touring the Hall of Fame in there. Make sure you scan that QR code. Spend your $5. Go see the Hall of Fame, man. It's good stuff. Sanders, Hewitt, Steiner, Washburn, Dotson, Landry coming on back at us. So you want to get in on the VIP area up there. You can buy VIP tickets. So make sure you guys check it out all around all around the track. Vendors Row, they've got all kinds of good stuff going on. Semi number 15 coming back at us. 5 and under novice looking for top 4. Back to the line. We're going to have the 202. Hewitt getting it done right now. Back to us. Hewitt on the top spot. Back to the line. Going to go 113, 488 bike. Steiner, Sanders, along with the 221 of Washburn to round out your top 4. Sandoval, Talley, Black, Schoos, Van Ginkel, Hicks. Down the line we go. Sandoval on the top spot. Keeping things moving on with the 52. Sandoval, Talley go 1 and 2 with the 105. Van Ginkel on the 3 spot. Oh, the little 35 bike. Schoos picking it up. 4 years young on that 4 spot right now. Girl power getting things moving on. For Kaylee's Hair Salon. She'll bring this one back through. On that 4 spot, coming on back at us, the 121 bike getting it done. Sandoval out front, 4 years old. Talley, a 5-year-old. The 52 bike. The 105 bike will come on in. Van Ginkel, another 5-year-old. And the 4-year-old coming on back through. She'll lock it up right there, going to that main event. Nothing better than that, man. Locking the 5 and under Navi classes, getting it done. That's good stuff. 8-year-old intermediate, let's crank it up a few notches right now with the 200 bike. Loveless out front, coming down the 3rd straightaway. Masters, Rhoda, Staley, Eubanks, Black, Horn, Greist. All cranking this one up right now as they come down through that 3rd straightaway. Eubanks on that 2 spot as we bring it back in. Loveless getting it done on the top spot. Loveless in and out of that last turn we go. Loveless coming back through. Eubanks on the 2 and the 97 bike. How about a Gold Cup champ? Rhoda's picking up your 3 all along the way. On with your 12 bike and Toa Greist will round out your top 4. Travis, Deal, Landrin, Denham, Tharp, Richardson, Griffin. Dacca sitting out of the 2nd turn. 3rd straightaway going on. Ladrin on the top spot. Ladrin will pick it up right now with the 39 bike. A Deal, the real Deal, coming on down through that 3rd straight. Lost a few riders on that 1st straight, getting them checked out. Coming back at us in and out of the last turn we go. Deal, Ladrin going to go 1 and 2. Locking this one up right now as they come on back to me. Gonna pick it up, 39 in your 11 bike. Downriders getting back up over there. We can make some noise for them as they're coming back through. Stepping it up a couple more notches right now. 10-year-old intermediate, semi number 19, Daly, Parkinson, Jones, Taylor, LaFave. And Frazier headed down in that 1st turn. We'll get things moving on. Daly on the top spot, Jet Racing Colors. Oh, a little shout out to Coach Peebles right now. Maybe he's watching. Bring this one back around. Daly getting it done right now as he's bringing this one into that 2nd turn, coming back at us. Getting it done. Jet Racing Colors on that top spot. Coming down through that 3rd straightaway. Going to bring this one back around with the 5 bike in tow. Parkinson trying to hold on to that one with Jones on that 3 spot as they keep things moving down through that 3rd straightaway. It's all Mason Daly out of Sparks, Nevada, bringing this one back home. He'll get it wrapped up right now as he's coming back through. Parkinson on the 2 spot. Back at us looking for that 3. Going to be the 76. Jones, the troublemaker, back to the line. He'll get it with the 42 bike of Taylor. Rounding out your top 4. Stone, Lackey, Gap, Morris, Camp, Fegan. Looking for front lines right now as they come in and out of that 2nd turn. Got to be Tate Stone. Stone coming down the 3rd straight. Gap on the 2 spot. Stone, Gap, 1-2 coming on back at us. Looking for that 3 spot. Camp, Fegan looking for a way. Morris trying to find a spot with Lackey. Last straight action coming back at us. It's all Tate Stone on the top spot. Coming on back through. Stone, Gap, 1-2, back to the line. 96 bike. Morris for your 3 spot along with your Gold Cup 1 of Fegan. We'll make it happen right there out of Moto 20. 21's your Moto. A little style on this one. 13-year-old intermediate. Hopkins, Feist, Nielsen, Stafford, Boggs, Torres. Charging it in now that 2nd or last turn. Coming back at us. Carving it out front. Bringing this one back through. Looking for that top spot. Your 65 bike will get it wrapped up. Nielsen, your 81, 69 in the Gold Cup 1. Hopkins, Nielsen, Boggs, and Torres will be your transfers right there out of semi number 21, semi number 22. Wright, Watson, Jones, Kelsey, Garner, Masson. 44 bike out front of Jones down through that third straightaway. Jones going to get it done. Jones, Wright going to go 1 and 2. Jones, Wright, 1, 2, bringing this one back around in and out of that last turn. Watson, Kelsey, Garner, Masson trying to find a spot as they come back home. 44, Gold Cup 2, going to get it done on the top spots. Back to the line, going to go. Girls Club coming our way right now, bringing it back around. Nealon on the top spot, bringing this one back through. Nealon, Cheryl going to go 1 and 2, back to the line. Gold Cup 1 and the 1. All right. That's par for the course, Jimmy. Par for the course. Boker, Cyrus, Jonjovic, Elder, Wells, Stokel. Keeping it, bringing it back home, getting it done on that top spot. Coming back through, see who's got this one. Bringing it back around. The 1, 7, Gold Cup 1, and your NAG 3. Automotive semi number 24, semi number 25, 8X, Goodell, Doomer, Gallegos, Prescott, Davidson, Andrade, Mitchell, and Long in and out of that second turn. Down the line we're going to go. National League Group number 4 by Cruzy to Racer. Gallegos on the top spot as he keeps things moving on right now. Gallegos rocking and rolling this one. Goodell, Doomer, Prescott, Davidson, Andrade, Mitchell, and Long trying to make it happen as they come out of that last turn. It's all BMX Sharks on the top spot. One more time as they come on back down the last straightaway. 3 bike. Prescott going to lock it in for the 2. Back to the stripe will go. NAG 14 will pick it up. Well, Goodell will come on back at us. Looks like Mitchell will come on back with them. Downrider back up over there, make some noise. Burkholder, Paxman, Johnson, Novak, Tolbert, Hardy, Fakowski, and Cam. Downtown we go. Semi number 26, 8-year-old experts headed on into that first turn. See who's got the horsepower to keep things going on. Got to be GQ. Novak on the top spot. Albie's Bike Shop down that second straightaway. Uh-oh. Somebody got run into the pro side. He's going to take it all the way. Ah, that's the way you run it right there. Bring him back around. In and out we're going to go. Johnson putting it together. Takes the big side, pays off for him now as they're coming on back through. Keeping things going on, getting it done. Novak on the front spot. Top spot, he'll bring this one in out of the last turn. Paxman on that 2 spot. The Pac-Man bringing it back around. Johnson holding on to a 3 as he comes down that last straightaway. He'll bring it back around with the 8 bike in tow. Back to us, Johnson. And the 8 will come on back through. Johnson and Tolbert will round out your top spots out of semi 26, semi number 27. Jackson Howell out front, full tilt factory, radio colors, bringing this one down the third straightaway. Porky, got to be Fisher. Working the 2 spot down the third straight with the Condor. Beckley picking it up for the 3. 4th spot up for grabs right now as they come into that last turn. Hester, Sean Carvajal's LDC trying to make it happen as he's holding on to a 4 tight. Gripping it and ripping it down the last straightaway. Trying to make it happen. It's all the way back to the line. We'll go Hester for the 4. Merriam, Miranda, Coyer, Young, Chandler, Alderman, Stauffer, Hague. Stauffer, the Black Widow on the top spot. Gold Cup 1, looking for this one. Alcor, the Destroyer. Down that third straightaway with the NAG 11, the Wrecking Ball. Merriam on that 2 spot. Coyer, Merriam still 1 and 2 coming into that last turn, bringing them back around. Chandler looking for a 3 spot on the 1 bike. Trying to make it happen right now. We'll see what happens as he's bringing it back home. There goes Chandler. He'll lock in for the 2. Back to the line. Chandler get it done with a NAG 8 bike in tow. Stauffer round out your top 4. 12X, Tyler Schatzwell bringing this one in and out of that second turn. Harashi, Velasco, Adams, Myers. Shaddy running the program right now, bringing this one in and out of that last turn. He'll get it wrapped up on the front lines for the BMX Sharks on the way back through. In and out of the last turn we go. Looking for that 2 spot. J-Bike going to get things rolling on. Going to be Tyler. The 1 by Harashi and the 12. Velasco will round out your top spots. Out of semi 29, semi number 30, Neubauer, Kidd, Frazier, Pollock, Locke, Channon. Factory LSG out front, going to be Kidd on the top spot down that third straightaway. Kidd, Loke going to go 1 and 2. Keeping things moving on right now as they bring this one in and out of that last turn. Sean Carvajal's LDC, got to be Neubauer picking up the 3. On the way back down the last straightaway, looking for one more, going to be Black Widow BMX looking for that last spot. How about Pollock? Going to get it wrapped up right there. Out of semi number 30, semi number 31, 13X. Coming our way, 6 bike on the top spot. Bringing it back around. Sterling coming on back at us. Easy E, got to be my boy Raymond on that 2 spot. Easy getting it done, bringing it back around. He'll lock it in for the 2. Coming back at us, Sorensen on that Gold Cup 3. Easy E picking it up on the 2 spot, back to the line. He'll run it all the way back to the stripe with your 29 bike. We'll pick up the 4, Tramposh. Reeder, Colley, Gomalicki, Winchell, Holzer, Hill, Perkins, Gaylor in and out of the second turn. The NorCal boys on the Battle Royale out front, bringing this one down that third straightaway. Rocking and rolling, bringing it back around. Gomalicki on the top spot. Holzer on the 2 as we bring him back through in and out of that second and the last turn. Back at us, looking for that 4 spot. Dr. J going to be Perkins. Perkins going to bring it back around with your National Age Group number 7 bike. Going to be Winchell. Going to get that one going on right there. Out of semi number 32, semi number 33. Sharks in and out of that second turn. Coming back at us. Got to be the 1 by Quintana on the top spot. Down that third straight. Quintana Anderson going to go 1 and 2. Quintana Anderson 1-2. Bring this one back home in and out of that last turn. We're going to go Peterson, Fuller, Pedal, Santa Maria. Back to the stripe. We're going to go Pedal looking for that 4 spot. Looks like he'll make it happen right there with Peterson. McCain, Newton, O'Neill, Tolfrey, Hill, Lackey. Answer out front. The factory boys getting it done on the 1-2 as they come on down that third straightaway. McCain, Newton. 1-2 in and out of the last turn we go. Coming back at us looking for that 3 spot. Going to be Scooby Snacks, O'Neill, Daylight Cycles. He'll bring it back around looking for Hill. Going to pick up that 4 spot. That's the way it'll go out of semi number 34, semi number 35. Going downtown right now as they start bringing this one back around. Markley, Zimmerman, Brewer, Blummer, Foot, Delaney, Robinson, and Scott coming into that second turn, looking for that top spot. Zimmerman bringing this one back around out front. The Brazilian coming on back down that third straightaway. 2 bike looking for the top 2. Blummer bringing this one back around into that last turn we go. Ramping it up right now, going to be Brewer. Daylight Cycles on the 14 bike, going to make it happen right there as he's coming back at us. Brewer come back through, looking for that National Age Group number 9 bike, rounding out the top 4. Delaney will make it happen out of semi 35, semi number 36. Mrazek, Day, Hoffman, Bailey, Kingsline, Lamons, Mintzner. Munguia coming down the third straightaway. El Suave, Shande getting it done on the top spot right now. National number 1 amateur, bringing this one back around. In and out of that last turn, he's going to go. Coming back to us, looking for that 2 spot. Bringing him back home, going to be that Nag 3. True dat, going to be Bailey. Bailey bringing it back home with Hoffman. And your 5 bike, Mrazek will round out your top spots. Out of semi number 36, semi number 37. 16X. Yeah, that sun is bright there, Wally. You know, pull the shades down. Sterling Wallace. Cam Bryant. How gonna go 1, 2, and 3 as they come in and out of that second turn, down that third straightaway. Trying to make it happen. The Maniac Moore. Black Widow BMX trying to hold on to a 4 spot as he brings this one in and out of that last turn. Banyan House slips into a 3. Coming on back at us. Gonna heat it up down that last straightaway. Back down the line, that's the way it's going to go with those boys coming on back through. Popovich, Cade, Velador, Bench, Jackson, Funk, Higuchi, Welkel driving into that second turn. Bench on the 4 spot right now, holding on to this one. The entertainer, Cedric Cade on the top spot. Cade coming down the line. Cade, Velador, go 1-2, bringing him back home. Into that last turn we go. Bench got Higuchi in the hip pocket, and he knows he's got to hold on to that one if he's going to make it happen. Coming back at us, getting it done. Back to the line, Popovich. We'll get the 3. Binge will hold on for the 4 as we come on back through. Out of semi number 38, semi number 39. Cardwell, Vinsuna, Polk, O'Brien, Crane, Beaudry, Collum. Schaefer in and out of the second turn, down that third straightaway. Cardwell, O'Brien, little side-by-side action going on with the boys right now as they head in that last turn. Albie's Bike Shop, Rockstar Rift Tangent, bringing it back around. USA Cycling Junior National Champion, Cardwell coming on back at us. O'Brien will pick it up. Polk will find a spot right there as they come on back through. Navis, Merlot, Freewalt, Shea, Anderson, Young, Cole, Elizondo. Bringing in and out of that second turn, Rock and Roll, Brody Cole coming down through that third straightaway. K-Bike, Weston, Merlot. Cole, Merlot going to go 1 and 2. Bring this one in and out of that last turn. Coming back at us now, bring it back around. Going to be Anderson looking for a way. Amakai trying to hold on to that 3 spot as we come on back at us. Going to be Anderson bringing it back through with the NAG 16 bike. A Freewalt will round out your top 4, and that's it for semis. We'll be moving on to main events next.
offer live inventory, same-day shipping on orders placed before 3 p.m. Eastern, 24-hour customer support through our live text agents, and the same great quality of service that has helped us earn a 4.8 Google rating for over 30 years in business.
I see the relationship with STACYC and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what STACYC brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of two wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on STACYCs and how well they perform and adapt to, this new technology. Whether you're riding a STACYC or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
If you want to make the perfect peanut butter jelly sandwich, you have to put the peanut butter on first. Whoa, 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 go back to your room. Sorry, bro. I just wanted to let you know, if you head on over to supercrossbmx.com, you can get yourself a brand new shirt. It's getting kind of cold, so don't forget your jacket. Bad hair day, dude? No worries, wear a hat. Pedal faster with these super light socks. Thanks for the sandwich, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Tulsa! Where are you guys at? Main event time! Let's make some noise! Elite men on deck right now. The men pros, your B main event. Mauricio Molina, Ryo Shimada, Max Cans, Tyler Klumper, Corbin Sharon, Alfredo Campo, Josh McLean, and Spencer Cole. Oh, let's get down to business here. Racers race, man. I'm missing a few guys from my B main event, but that's all right. I guess they got that kind of money. Oh, Mauricio Molina on the top spot down the second straightaway. Molina getting it done right now as he's bringing this one back through. Klumper, Shimada trying to find a way with Cole. In and out of turn number 2, coming back at us. It's all Molina on the top spot as he comes down through that third straightaway. Colombianos bring them back around. B main event coming your way. Elite men in and out of the last turn. We're going to go Molina McLean going to go 1 and 2 on the way back home. Down that last straight all the way back to the line. Going to go Klumper on the 3 spot. Shimada on the 4. Cole on the 5 as we come on back home. That's your B main for the elite men. Super X men on deck right now. Here we go. Out of Las Vegas, Nevada for Impact Racing, Cedric Cade. Out of Avon, Indiana for Factory LSG, Drew Polk. Out of Corona, California for Factory Redmond, Ronnie Kim. Out of Murrieta, California by way of Ecuador for Factory Bassett, Gustavo Jose Vincuna. Out of Brazil for Full Tilt Factory Radio, Lucas Zimmerman. Coming out of St. Charles, Missouri by way of Australia for Linwood University, Cooper Bromley. Out of San Antonio, Texas, Marco Gutierrez. And out of Michoacan, Mexico, Cesar Castro. Gate coming down, Super X-Men. Who's got the whole shot coming on with this? Whoa! Dropped a couple off downtown as we bring this one. Cedric Cade on the top spot. The entertainer down the second straightaway. Cade, Kim, 1, 2. Uh-oh. Here we go. Bassett Colors trying to find a spot. Vinsuna in and out of the second turn, down the third straightaway, but it's all the entertainer, Cedric Cade. Ronnie Kim chasing him down the third straightaway. Vinsuna on the fourth spot, bringing this one back around. Super X Men coming your way, bringing them back home. Down that last straight we go. It's all Cade on the top spot. Cade, Kim, 1, 2. Vinsuna on the 3, back to the line. That's the way it goes for the Super X Men. Oh, Tulsa! It's time for the elite ladies right now. On your 227 bike out of Lansing, Michigan for Bombshell, Alita Beeman. On your 15 bike out of Pottstown, Pennsylvania for Mongoose Bicycles, Peyton Ridenauer. On your 21 bike out of San Diego, California by way of Australia for Factory Answer, Lauren Reynolds. On your 33 bike out of Fort White, Florida for Full Tilt Factory Radio, Mackenzie Gayhart. On your 44 bike at a Red Deer, Alberta, Canada for Daylight Cycles, Molly Simpson. On your 31 bike out of Tucson, Arizona for DK Bicycles, Delaney Vaughn. On your world number 3 bike out of the Netherlands for Geo, Laura Smolders. And on your number 1 bike out of Indianapolis, Indiana for Factory S Squared, your current USA BMX number 1 elite women, flying Felicia Stansel. Answer whole shot on the line right now as we bring this one down into turn number 1. Let's see what's going on with this one. In and out of turn number 1. Out of the Netherlands, got to be the Dutch rider. Cha-ching! Answer whole shot award for Smolders down the second straightaway. Vaughn looking for the 2 spot. Oh, Canada. Got to be Simpson on that 3 as he come into turn number 2. Bring it back around. Reynolds on the 4 spot. Stansel ramping it up, but it's all Smolders right now. She's trying to get on the top of another podium right here in the USA. Coming back at us. Bringing it back home. In and out of that last turn, we're going to go. Vaughn on the 2 spot. Simpson on the 3, but it's all Smolders. Geo coming back to the line. She'll get it locked. Oh! Simpson takes the 2 spot back to the stripe with Vaughn on the 3, and that'll be your podium right there as they come back through with the ladies. Woo! Some good stuff, man. Oh, yeah, the big boys rolling in on the big hill right now. Another full stack of the fastest dudes from around the world. We'll keep it all international right now. On your 444 bike out of Auckland, New Zealand for Speedco and Avian, Rico Bierman. On your 259 bike out of Mica City, Florida for DK Bicycles and Hip Fusion CBD, Jeremy Smith. On your number 3 bike out of Bakersfield, California for Haro Bicycles, Cameron Larson. On your number 2 bike out of Cavillon, France for Kameko Bikes, Sylvain Andre. On your 13 bike out of Niigata, Japan for Mongoose and X Large, Asuma Nakai. On your number 8 bike out of Peoria, Arizona for Mongoose Bicycles, Cameron Wood. On your number 7 bike out of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia for Speedco, Avian, and Lux BMX Store, Isaac Kennedy. And on your number 1 bike, out of the Netherlands for Maibo, Box, TLD, your current Olympic gold medalist and world champion, Nick Kinman. Gate is down. Here we go. Another answer whole shot award on the line right now as we head on down that first turn. Oh, Cam Wood's got a pretty good shot on this one. Going to bring him on out. Cha-ching! Answer whole shot award for Wood. Nakai on the 2 spot. Kennedy on the 3. Trying to find a way. Here comes Smith. Kinman trying to lock in. In and out of that second turn. Third straight we're going to go. It's all Wood on the top spot. Trying to keep it clean right now as he's bringing this one back down the line. But the Aussie Kennedy doing a little shopping out of the last turn with Nakai. Coming back at us. Wood looking for the top of the podium today. Coming back to the line. Wood. Oh, Kennedy, Nakai coming in side by side. Kinman on the 4 spot as they come back around. Boy, oh boy, man, that was some good racing right there. That might have been Cam Wood's first top of the podium as we get that one going on with the Answer Whole Shot Award. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo. Some good stuff right there. Coach Willoughby, I know he's tuned in watching that one. That's right, Coach. He hit the top of the box today. That's number 2. Thank you, Cole. Thank you, Cole, for the update on that. Number 2. 13 bike was second. That was Asuma Nakai. Isaac Kennedy for the 3 spot. Woo, some good stuff right there. Vet Pros on deck right now. Let's see what we got with the boys. On your 148 bike out of Houston, Texas, Roberto Baez. On your number 4 bike out of Phoenix, Arizona for Remix BMX, Alan Hudson. On your number 7 bike out of Orlando, Florida by way of Brazil for DX Trim, Luciano Rocky. On your number 50 bike out of Quito, Ecuador for Bombshell, Emilio Fala. On your 641 bike out of Dallas, Texas by way of France for the Carbone Cartel and Progate, Damian Lacombe. On your 95 bike out of Sterling, Alabama for Chase, BMX Racing Group store and sprinter, Barry Nobles. On your 937 bike out of Nampa, Idaho for the Driven Cycling Academy, Jeff Upshaw. And on your number 1 bike out of Houston, Texas for Alpha Factory, we like to call him the Mosquito, your USA BMX number 1 vet pro, Jonathan Suarez. Gate is down. Vet Pro action going on right now as they head down into turn number 1. Got to be Suarez on the top spot. Bring this one back around. Oh, Hudson trying to get around. Follow on the outside. We'll see what happens down the second straightaway. Keeping things moving on. It's all the Mosquito. Got the stinger out right now. He's locked it in on the top spot. Suarez, Fala, going to go 1-2. We'll keep it international. Coming on down that third straightaway. The Alabama Slammer. Got to be Nobles. Nobles coming into that last turn. But it's all the Mosquito out front. Bring this one back home. Suarez back down that last straightaway. He'll get it wrapped up right now. Oh! I don't know if he got him or not. I think Fella hold on to that 2 spot. But we'll see what happens when we get the word from the chief right there. Woo-hoo-hoo. Some good stuff. Pro Podium coming up in about 20 minutes.
All right, thanks, Eric. Eric really lighting them up, man, having a good time. I'd like to take a little credit for him, but I can't. He's just the best. 6 and under mixed open, main moto number 10. Got Salim, Hicks, Edmonds, Meyer, Hardy, Sandoval, Lewis, and Feaster. Oh, yeah, they're lined up single file style coming out of turn number 1. The 6 and under mixed opens. The amateurs are on the track. You got to dig it, man. The inaugural race here at Hardesty National BMX Stadium. And the first amateur looking to take home a win right now is a 16 bike. Wild West Hicks out of Peoria, Arizona for Fire. He's got it rolling on through right now. Wild West Hicks bringing them back wire to wire. Hicks is going to get the win. Second slot's going to go to Sour Patch Briella Salim. National Age Group number 17 bike picking up that 3 slot. JCA Sandoval, and rounding out the 4th spot on the 3 bike. On the 33 bike, rowing the boat Feaster. 7-8 mixed open, main moto number 11. De Vera, Sedano, Sessa, Eubanks, Fry, Ireland, Lamelli, and Ladrin. National 17, Zoe Dog Lamelli sitting out front. The Rockstar, Remy Sessa, sitting in that 2 slot. Lamelli and Sessa out running 1 and 2, coming out of Rialto, California for the BMX Sharks. The Zoe Dog Lamelli bringing them back to the line. Lamelli going to get the win. Sessa's going to get the second. 1 Race of Champions picking up that 3rd slot was What Up Macy Fry. Then the 12 by Landrin rounding out the top 4. 9-10 mixed open, main moto number 12. Alvadrez, Shatswell, De Vera, Lackey, Stone, Daly, Gabois, and Gap. National Age Group number 4 bike. out on the point right now. Viva de Loca de Vera sitting out front, got the National Age Group number 1 bike. Olivia Too Much Alvarez. Back to the line they come. Looks like Vida de Vera going to get the win. Alvarez with the second. Kylie Shatswell's going to get the third, and rounding out the top 4, Tate Stone. 11-12 mixed open, main medal 13. We've got Jellison, McMillan, Van Ginkel, Bruce, and Gober. Sitting out front right now, Carson, the Vader Gober out of Yukon, Oklahoma, doing it for Caveman Bombshell. Man, where's that cowbell, Phil? On the Gold Cup 3 bike, Gober, 1 bike. The skipper, Grace McMillan, sitting in the 2 slot. Final turn action, bringing them on around for the Cavemen. Out of Yukon, Oklahoma is Carson Gober. Getting it done, Gober going to get the win. McMillan going to get the second, followed up by the 19 bike of Bruce and the 22 by Van Ginkel. 13-14 mixed open, main moto number 14. Jonzovic, Jones, Boker, Ellis, Cyrus, Salter, Jackson, and Garrett. Sitting out front in this one, National Age Group number 3 bike. Katie Cyrus sitting out front, got the 7 by Tay Boker sitting in that 2 slot. In the corner, and out they come. Katie Cyrus, Winchester, California, going to get the win. Tay Boker going to get the second, followed up by the 54 bike of Fearless Jackson. (15-16) mixed open, main moto number 15. God Douglas, Weatherhead, Joseph, and Hinton. Owen Weatherhead sitting out front, got the bullet. Mickey Joseph sitting in the 2 slot. Hinton and Douglas outrunning 3 and 4, coming out of the final turn. Owen Weatherhead coming out of Belleville, Kansas. Now the 9 bike, Joseph taking over the top spot. Joseph going to get the win. Weatherhead going to get the second. Evil O, Olive Hinton with the third. And Morgie Douglas rounding out the 4 slot. 21-25 mixed open, main moto number 16. We've got Scott, Eubanks, and Havel. Yeah, styling it up down through the section on the 26 bike. Braden Havel got the 663. Brant Eubanks in the 2 slot. White Shadow, Gregory Scott on the 3, but right now it's a Cornhusker coming out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Braden Havel leading it to the line, bringing it back, taking a little peek back. Havel going to get the win at the line. The Gold Cup 3 bike coming on by for the second slot, the White Shadow, Gregory Scott. Eubanks will get the 3. 31 and over mixed open. Got Baldwell, Rearick, Hankey, Jones, Stone, Lazar, McIntyre, and Larson. Here we come on the 37 bike. Sitting out front in this one, Connor Baldwin. But he's got too sweet. Aaron Jones coming after him. Man, you better get on it. You want to be beat by a girl. But she beat a bunch of them. I'll tell you what, she's super fast, bringing it back to the line. Oh, the 37 bike hanging on. Connor Baldwin, too sweet. Aaron Jones going to pick up that second slot. 13 bike, Mike Larson going to get the third. Brian Stone rounding out that top 4. 6 and under expert opens. Got Doomers, Bookout, Steiner, and Prescott. C-Note got it going on. Yukon, Oklahoma out of turn number 2. Cooper Prescott. Prescott's got the National Age Group number 9 bike. The Hot Rod, Lincoln Steiner sitting in the 2 slot. Flying J, Jackson Bookout sitting in the 3 slot. In the Animal, Kanan Doomers sitting on the 4. Out of the turn they come. Top 2 riders spreading it out, bringing them back. Got to be C-Note. Going to get it done for the win. Cooper Prescott for the 1. National Age Group number 9, Mike Steiner going to get the 2. Bookout with the 3. Doomers rounding out the top 4. 7-8 open, Davison, Griffith, Gallegos, Burkholder, Mitchell, along with Tolbert, Novak, and Andrade. GQ sitting out front in this one. Grayson Novak, Sky, Cruzita Racer, Cruz Gallegos sitting in that 2 slot. Novak and Gallegos bringing them back 1 and 2. It's GQ getting it done. Novak for the win. Gallegos is going to get the second, followed up by the 8 bike of the Jet, Grayson Tolbert. Rounding out the top 4, Carson Burkholder. 9-10 open on the track. Main model number 20, Aiko, Moore, Noyola, Christensen, Johnson, Chandler, and Almaguer. Wi-Fi Christensen sitting out front on this one. Got the National Age Group number 1 by Easton Johnson sitting in that 2 slot. 9-10 open. Here we come out of that final turn. Wi-Fi getting it done out of Kingston, Washington. Christensen going to get to win. Johnson going to end up with the second, followed up by the 1 bike. On the 3 slot was Chandler, and rounding out the top 4 was Carson Moore. 11-12 open. Main model 21, Locke, Tyler, Harashi, Shatswell, Gibbs, Kidd, Staten, and Lynn. Out in front on the 13 bike. Colton Kidd out front, got Shaddy Shatswell sitting in that 2 slot. The National Age Group number 1 by Lala Staten sitting on the 3 spot, bringing them back at us. It is Kidd to the line. I don't know. The 2 bike coming by at the line. That was Shatswell taking home the win. Kidd with the 3, Staten rounding out the 3 on the podium. 13-14 open, got Peddle, Sorensen, Peterson, Harwick, Anderson, Hill, Quintana, and Colley. Nick Quintana, BMX Sharks rider, Albuquerque, New Mexico, out on the point, bringing them back at us. Getting it done wire to wire, Quintana for the win. Peddle's going to end up with that 2nd slot. 3rd slot went to the 14 bike of Hill, rounding out the top 4 slot, Nathan Anderson. 23 is the main moto, 15-16 open, Brewer, Welkel, Benge, Mincer, Hoffman, Moore, Markley, and Scott. Lead rider spreading it out right now. You know it's got to be the Maniac, got it going on right now, Marcus Moore. Moore bringing it in, look like Markley. That's Markley sitting in that 2 slot. The Maniac bringing it back wire to wire for the 1. That is Moore. 2nd slot, Evan Markley. 3rd slot goes to the A bike of Brewer, and I believe rounding out the 4th slot on the 15 bike, Caston Benge. 17-20 open on the track, Schaffitzel, Tran, Markley, Jimenez, and Callum. 1 rider down on the 2 straightaway, 3 straightaway action right now on the 56 bike, Jordan Callum. Got a rider up, man. He's kept back cruising, coming out of the corner. Jordan Callum out of Plainfield, Indiana, going to cruise it on in for the win. Jay Schaffitzel going to get to 2nd. 3rd slot goes to Juan Ernesto Jimenez. 31 and over open, Weber, Thomas, Franco, Munoz, Smith, Miller, and Branch. Looked like Munoz got it going on. Coming out of Ecuador's Munoz, 15 bike. Ronan Weber sitting in that 2 slot. Munoz and Weber. Looks like Smith on the 3 coming in and out of the corner. Back to the line, Nicholas Palacios Munoz for the win. Weber with the 2, 17 bike, Smith with the 3. 10 and under girl cruisers are on the track. So that Merriam, Alvarez, Viscuso, Gaylor, Tollison, Denby, and Cole. Little JT got it going on. Jim Tollison, Woodbury, Minnesota, Factory Box Components rider. Little JT, 249 bike. The boss, Cassidy Gaylor, sitting in that 2 slot. Tollison and Gaylor running 1 and 2, all premier colors, trying to find a way. On the right, here comes Denby, bringing them back to the stripe. 23, Tollison for the win. Viscuso going to end up with the 2nd. Oh my. Viscuso powered it on down that 3 straightaway for sure. 11-12, girl cruisers, Appenzeller, Jarvis, Anderson, McMillan, Ashley, Hirons, Cook, and Gould. Oh, nice move in on the, 2 riders getting together. One of them hits the dirt. National Age Group number 3 bike coming away, dodging a bullet with the piston, Presley Gould. Gould and Anderson out running 1 and 2 right now. To the line they come. It's going to go Presley Gold, going to take home the win. Anderson's going to get the second on the 5 bike. That was Appenzeller with the third, rounding out the top 4, Skipper McMillan. 13-14 girl cruisers are on the track. Johnson, Wells, Nelson, Stokel, Hinton, Reichel, Sherrill, and Nealon. This is main moto number 28. Coming in and out of turn number 2. Lead riders spreading it out, bringing them back. National Age Group number 4 bike. Out on the point right now, Kennedy the Machine Nealon out of Brainerd, Minnesota, the Gold Cup champion. Mayhem, Marley Reichel on the deuce, bringing them back out of the final turn. Coming right back at us to the line. Going to go the 4 of Nealon, Gold Cup 1 bike. Gold Cup 1 bike, picking up that second. Mayhem, Marley Reichel. Then the K bike, the Possum, Emily Wells on the podium with that 3 spot. 15-16 girl cruisers. Bryant, Elder, Coons, and Haggerty. Bombshell colors, Shelby Elder. Color Smiles coming out of Red Oak, Texas. On the 65 bike is Elder. 3 bike, Hannah Garrity sitting in the 2 slot. The Black Widow, Alyssa Bryant sitting on the 3. Mads sitting in that 4 slot, coming back to the line. Shelby Elder going to take home the win. Second spot going to go to Hannah Haggerty. 3rd slot to Alyssa Bryant. 4th slot moving out Madeline Coons. 17 to 20-year-old women cruisers. Sifford, Reno, and Gaither are on the track. Alpha Colors looks like Sifford. Reno running 1 and 2. The Screaming Demon, Alexa Gaither sitting in the 3. They're lined up, single file, coming in, coming out. Last straightaway action coming out of Goodyear, Arizona. Kate Sifford going to take home the win. Jacelyn Reno with the 2. Alexa Gaither with the 3. 21 to 30-year-old women cruisers. Sagendorf along with Brown and McClaskey. 298 bike, Jam and Jenna Sagendorf. Out in front, Lindsey Brown in the 2 slot. Sally McClaskey sitting in the 3. Coming down the last straightaway on the 298 bike out of Surprise AZ for Fire is Sagendorf. Brown will get the 2nd, McClaskey with the 3rd. 31 to 35 women cruisers. Oldham, Sagendorf, and Nyman Jones. Willow, Nyman Jones, Cycle Works colors. Out in front, Sagendorf sitting in the 2. Getting Alicia picked up down that first straightaway. Back to the line they come. Looks like the 98 bike. Nyman Jones going to get the win. Sagendorf with the 2. .36 to 40-year-old women cruisers. Harrell, Gaylor, and Rinke. Total Point Racing's got the Terminator, Christina Gaylor, sitting out front right now with 2 points, doing it for Premier Racing National Team out of Del City, Oklahoma. Elizabeth Ranke. Oh, Ranke and Harrell battling for that 2nd slot in this one. Looks like the 93 bike. Ranke's got that inside line coming into the final turn. The Terminator bringing them back to the stripes the way these gals been doing it all day long. Total Point Racing, Gaylor with the 1. Here comes Rinke. She's going to end up with the overall 2nd. Ashley Harrell, the overall 3rd. On the National Age Group number 1 bike, got to be cranking Casey Allen out of Heartland, Texas, Premier Racing National Team. Hang time, Heather Latimer sitting in that 2 slot with 4 points. Candyland Hoffman. That's the way these gals been doing it all day long, bringing them back. Yeah, Craig and Casey got to get the win. Latimer going to get the 2. Hoffman with the 3. 46 to 50-year-old women cruisers. Chrissy Piper and Shannon Wonder out running 1 and 2. Annette Nelson sitting at 3. Bringing them back 6 by Chrissy Piper out of Los Angeles, going to get the win. Shannon Wonder going to get the second. Nettie Nelson with the 3. Somebody's got their alarm going out there. More Premier colors out on the front right now. Nicole Kirchmeyer. Kirchmeyer in black out running 1 and 2. Julia Stevens in a 3. It's the way these gals been doing it all day long. Kirchmeyer going to get the win. Black going to get the overall second. Julia Stevens the overall third. 56 and over women cruisers. Total Point Racing out of Littleton, Colorado for Sia Racing. Paula Marish out in front with a pair of aces. In that second slot, coming out of Cave Creek, Arizona for AOT, Dawn Beach. Yeah. Sitting in that 3 slot with 6 bike for Skidmark Designs. The Iwegian out of Des Moines, Miss Kitty. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Miss Kitty's old enough to be their moms. You like that? 73 years young, Miss Kitty. The 7 and under cruisers are on the track, man. They're battling through the corner. We just had Myers, Kovacs, McKellen, Phillips, Baker, Caldwell, White, and Shirley. Social D, BMX Sharks colors. I got Alpha colors in on the underneath side, coming around Caldwell, trying to take over that top spot, and makes it stick right now. Social D back to the 2 spot. It is Caldwell and Myers running 1 and 2. Bombshell colors. Kovac sitting in that 3 slot, coming out of the final turn. Kamikaze, Jacob Caldwell. Caldwell gonna get the win. Social D Myers gonna pick up that second slot now. The 2 bike for Brian's Majesty's colors coming on by Blake the Snake McKellen with the 3rd. 8 cruisers are on the track. Got Gallegos, Burkholder, Johnson, Nair, Novak, Paxman, along with Cam and Doomer. Thank you. Albie's colors coming in and out of the corner. GQ bringing them back down the 2-3 straightaway. Grayson Novak. Novak, Scott Johnson sitting in that 2 slot on the 428 bike. This is main moto 39. The 8-year-old cruisers coming out of that final turn. Lead rider is spreading it out. It's Novak out of Las Vegas, Nevada, going to get the win. 428 bike of the machine. Ryder Johnson going to get that second, followed up by Cruzy the Racer with the 3, and the 8 bike rounding out the 4, Pac-Man Paxman. The Wrecking Ball got it going, coming in that final turn. Bomb. Maybe that's National Age Group colors, bringing them back to the line. National Age Group number 9 bike. The Wrecking Ball, Grafton Merriam getting done out of Carbondale, Colorado. Followed up by Look Like Fisher and Chandler. 10-year-old cruisers are on the track. Hoffman, Tyson, Jeff Maloney, Leaners, Backer, and Garcia. Out of that final turn, a national number 3, Henry freaking Leonard's going to get the win. 16 bike. Going to pick up that second spot. Tyson, 3rd slot to the 9 bike. Garcia, 4th slot went to the Bull. Crosby, Backer. 11-year-old cruisers on the track. Got to be Tyson sitting out front in this one. 6 bike on the 2 slot. Coming in, got to be Prescott. Back to the line they come. Tyson going to get the win. Prescott going to get the second. 3rd slot goes to Wyatt Hicks. 4th slot on the 4 bike, Ben Lakanen. 12-year-old cruiser, main moto number 43. Got Shaswell and Adams out running 1 and 2 with Spicer, Neubauer, Fraser, Vicario, Velasco, and Vescuso in tow. On the 2 bike. Coming out of Beaumont, California, Shaswell going to get the win, followed up by the National Age Group number 9 bike. Maybe the 8 bike of Adams. Then the 8 bike Velasco rounding out the 3 slot. All right, man, we're getting dialed up on the gate, get everybody in the right spot. All right, man, we're trying to get everything put back together down here on the finish line. Things got kind of crazy down here for a while. Need to move that gang box out a little bit. We're good to go. Bill Morris is like a machine. He could do that blindfolded. Bill Morris only did this I think I got the count up to 2,647 times he set up the finish line in his career. Do it blindfolded. We're back on track. 13-year-old cruiser, Stockel, Gunning, Yankee, Sorensen, Nielsen, Carr, Holzer, and Tramposh. You know who that guy is out front. Got to be the rowdy one, Rowdy Holzer. Spreading it out down through the back to the 2 slide. Got to go Cup 2 bike. The dark horse, Dylan Carr, sitting on the 2. Holzer and Carr running 1 and 2. He's got Sorensen sitting in the 3 slot. Tramposh sitting on the 4 spot. Coming out of that final turn, bringing them back to the strike. Profile racing. Rowdy Holzer going to get the win. The end bike, Sorensen with the 2. Go Cup 2 bike. With the 3 slot is Carr, Parker, Tramposh rounding out the top 4. 14-year-old cruisers, Jackson, Sequenzia, O'Neill, McCain, Turnbull, Fuller. Along with Lackey on the 18 by Scooby Snacks, Brady O'Neill. Oh, he's got company trying to sneak it in on the underneath side. Good moves being made. Back at us. Here comes McCain. McCain and O'Neill. O'Neill and McCain going to go O'Neill for the win. McCain for the deuce, 29 bike. A full throttle Fuller. '46 the main model, 15-year-old cruisers out of the final turn. National Age Group number 6 bike. The Beast, Bryce Bloomer for the win. The 9 bike. Mrazak going to end up with the 2nd. Kingsland with the 3. Main moto number 47, more profile colors out front on this one, Drake Velador. Velador out of Hollister, California, spreading it out of the final turn down the last straightaway. Velador's got the funky monkey sitting in that 2 slot. Funk going to pick up the deuce, followed up by the 19 bike of Jackson. 17 to 20-year-old cruisers, Scott Hill, McCauley, Bramer, Collins, Haney, Scott, and Shea. Yeah, bringing them back, National Age Group number 8 bike, Riley Shea. Ooh, looked like McCauley and then Haney. 2 and 3 in that one. 21, 25-year-old cruisers. Got Moyer, Walkie, Shader, and McGuire. Alpha Colors, T-Mac. Got it going on wire to wire. Tyler McGuire. Garden Grove, California, T-Mac going to end up with the win. Looked like the 12 bike. Picking up that second slot, the Bull, Jordan Moyer. Adam Walkie with the 3. Lil Shays, Levi Shader with the 4. Got the 8 bike, Corman. Billy Corman got Riley, Simpson, Larson, Reno, Schutz, and Lucas in tow. But right now it's the 8 bike, Billy Corman. Bringing him back, looks like Tyler Schutz in the 2 slot. To the line they come. Corman going to get the win. Schutz is going to get the second 182 bike. Picking up that 3 slot, the Texas Hippie Brady Reno, followed up by Tank Lucas. Wilkie, Daly, Smith, and Jones on the track right now. Clint Daly, new rider, remix colors. Justin White coming on by on the 621 bike. White bringing it to the line, going to get the win. Clint Daly going to end up with the 2 slot Go Cup champion. Jeff Jones with the 3. 41, 45-year-old cruiser, hoorah! Adam Scott leading them around. Answer Colors out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Adam Scott got the 7 bike. Double Funk, Kyle Funk sitting in that 2 slot. Scott and Funk outrunning 1 and 2, bringing them back to the line. Out of OKC, Oklahoma. Scott for the win, Funk for the 2. Go Cup 3 bike. The Pizza Man, Derek Titus with the 3rd, and rounding out the top 4, Jim Bauer. Oh, here we go, 46, 50-year-old cruiser. Street's got that inside line. He's tried the high-low too soon, bringing him back to the line. Chad Street going to get the win. Second slot going to go to Johnson. 3rd slot to the 41 bike. Bubba McIntosh in the 11 bike of Rob Drolet. '51, 55-year-old cruisers coming out of that final turn. Got a good one coming at us. These dudes rocket, man, down the course. 94 bike, yeah, 94 bike coming by for the win, Mr. Billy Griggs. You know, Mr. Dibbs, Craig Prince got the 2nd. Jim Bramer got the 3rd. Donovan Miller rounding out the top 4 in that one. Got Pascal, Sloan, Freeman, Smart, and Miller coming in that final turn. Commander Cody Smart sitting out front. Don Miller sitting in that 2 slot. Old School sitting on the 3. Now Miller trying to reel in the Commander, but Commander Cody Smart with a win. Miller with a 2, Sloan with a 3. Pascal rounding out the top 4. 61 and over cruisers. Sebesta, Ybarra, Leary, Davis, and Strain. Turbo Harry Leary got it going on. The 7 bikes, the Cowboy. Brian Strain sitting in that 2 slot. Harry Leary, Brian Strain outrunning 1 and 2, bringing them back. Turbo Harry Leary going to end up with the win. Brian Strain with a 2. Yogi Ybarra with the 3. My old friend Wild Bill Sebesta and Alvin Davis running up 4 and 5. Yeah, bunch of good dudes right there. Moving on to the novice classes. My favorites are on the track right now. The 5 and under novice. You never know what you're going to get when these cats are on the track. We got Sanders, Hewitt, Steiner, Washburn, Sandoval, Talley, Schaus, and Van Ginkel. Fly Kai Sandoval sitting out front in this one. Rowan Hewitt in the 2 slot. The 5 and under novice are bringing them back to the line. Bringing it back. Fly Kai Sandoval going to get the win. Rowan Hewitt's going to end up with the 2nd. Looks like the 113 bike. The motor, Miles Steiner with the 3rd, and rounding out the top 4 was River Sanders. Moving on to the 6-year-olds. Oh, they're getting a little bit older. They're getting a little bit faster. 6-year-old novice. They're on the track. Rourke, Brown, Edmonds, Nelson, Lewis, Clinda, Youngblood, and DiMatteo. The 30 bike. Kieran Nelson bringing them back. Now the 87 bike coming on by for the win. 87 bike, that was Bodie Clinda. Clinda got the win. Nelson got the second. Reagan Edmonds got the third. 7-year-old novice. Seven-year-old novice, main moto number 59, got Castron, Harrell, Biaggi, and Brantz. 7 novice, main moto number 59, Max Biaggi out of Brighton, Colorado. The 83 bike, Shark Castron sitting in that 2 slot. Biaggi got it going on, Castron in the 2, Harrell and Brantz in tow. 7 novice, main moto. Getting it done on the 114 bike out of Brighton, Colorado for the Biaggi doe. Max Biaggi gonna get the win. The 83 bike. Castron gets the second. Followed up by the Go Cut 1 bike. Jet Speed, Cooper Branch. 9 novice main moto number 60. Got Hicks, Marcus, and Leathers running 1, 2, and 3. It's the way these cats been doing it all day long. Skylar Hicks out in front with a pair of aces. Ian Marcus sitting in that second slot with 4 points. The little panda Zoe Leathers. She had a tough go in that first round. She's back on it. She's in that 3rd slot with 6 points. The way they're going to finish them up with Skylar Hicks for the win. Ian Marcus will get the 2. The little panda Zoe Leathers will get the 3rd. 10-year-old novice, main moto number 61. We've got Weatherhead along with Marshall and Black on the 2038 bike. Ryan Weatherhead and Roman Marshall running 1 and 2 out of the corner. Now Rowan Marshall taking over that top spot. Weatherhead wants it back, bring it to the line. Going to go Marshall for the win. Weatherhead with the second, and Cadence Black with the 3rd. Oh, he just turned intermediate. 118 bike, Roman Marshall with that win. Just turned intermediate. Congratulations to that dude. That's pretty cool. 11-year-old novice, main moto number 62, Fraley, Vega, McLean, and Wright. On the 14 bike, Nia McLean out of Springfield, Missouri, going to get the win. 44 bike, Lando Wright going to get the second. 3rd slot going to go to the 42 bike, Evil Evie Vega. 12-year-old novice, main moto number 63, got Ellenbarger, Lindquist, Fulmer, Bosley, Hadrava, and Hicks. Man, lead rider cruising it out of the corner right there. Believe that might be Travis Hicks. Beach Nut Nutrition out of Yukon, Oklahoma. Coming out of turn number 2. Travis Hicks got the 256 bike sitting in that second slot. That is Bosley. Fulmer trying to hang on to that 3 slot, trying to sneak in on the underneath side for the 3, but right now it's the 187 bike of Travis Hicks. Out front, here comes Bosley out of Hayesville, Kansas in the 2 slot. Hicks going to get the win. Bosley's going to get the second. 3rd slot to the 114 bike, Fulmer. Then the 82 by Caden Lindquist rounding out the top 4. 13 novice got Dufrey, Holt, and Smallman. Smallman sitting out front in this one, the neighborhood kid, Aiden Holt, the Cornhusker out of Omaha in that second slot with Jerry DeFreeze sitting on the 3 spot. Coming out of the corner, T-Bolt out of Huntsville, Arkansas, doing it for the Groove Skate Shop, going to get the win. Holt going to get the second. Dufree with the third. Main Moto 65 guy to Hernia. Lanning and Diamond. 233 bike. Zane Diamond sitting out front. The Jedi. Tanner Lanning sitting in that second slot with 5 points, and Big Poppy's got 5 points. Those second and third place rider tied up 5 points apiece. Zane's got a lock on first, bringing them back to the line. Zane Diamond going to get the win. Second slot looks like going to go to the Jedi. Third slot going to go to Big Poppy. 17 to 20-year-old novice, main moto number 66, Scott Gutierrez, Kennedy, Bomboy, and Cuss. '27 by Turbo Talia Cuss, bringing them back to out of Zimmerman, Minnesota, going to get the win. Second slot going to go to the 830 bike of Gutierrez. Third slot to the 20 bike Kimberly Kennedy, and a 34 bike rounding out the top four. Kai the Bomber Bomboy. Whoa, lead rider took a little detour right in the middle of the track. He's trying to get back on at 36 to 40 novice. Man, had a good one going. Should have Belcher, Feaster, and Ramey. Come on, dude, you can still do it. You got time. Bringing them back to the line. Here comes Feaster. Here comes Belcher. Oh, I don't know, man. I think it. Oh, Ramey had a good race going. Just, I don't know, had a moment. 41 to 45-year-old novice, Stone, Dunn, Ines, Lang, Bly, and Hill. Two-turn action, got the 213 bike. Brian Stone coming out of God's country, out of Blue Springs, Missouri. Got J.J. Lang sitting in that 2 slot. It is Stone and Lang out running 1 and 2 coming out of the final turn. Brian Stone. Wire to wire, Brian, you're going to get the win. Go Cup 3 by J.J. Lang going to get the second. 5:23 done. Yeah. 46 to 50 novice main moto 69. On the 128 bike, J.D. Hernandez. Out of Oklahoma, got 75 bike short rib. Jim Price sitting in that 2 slot, bringing them back to the line. Hernandez trying to hang on for the win. Price will get the second. Third slot goes to the Cadillac, Chad Brock, and the 111 by Dan Bailey out of Independence, Missouri for Purple Heart Racing, rounding out the 4. 51 and over novice. Harwood, Bosley, and Courser. Courser's got 3 points. Bosley's got 4 points. Harwood's got 5 points. Coming out of that final turn, looked like the Cat Daddy on the 179 bike, going to get the win. That's Courser. 266 Bosley going to get the second. And then Blake Harwood going to get the third. Moving on to the intermediate class. Man, that kid just carved that corner, sneaking a peek over his left shoulder. Man, he hit it low and hit it fast. Sikowski, Walls, Meyer, Reeves, Viscuso, Snow, and Sebesta. Reeves, Snow, looks like 28 bike, 21 bike coming at us. Now the 38 bike. Edwin Meyer going to get the win. 58 bike, Sikowski, 27 bike. Ryland Snow and the K bike, Walls. Yeah. 6-year-old intermediate main moto 72. Hicks, Feaster, Lawler, Johnson, Kidman, Sandoval, Whitney, and Kinsler. Wild West Hicks is spreading it out, coming into that final turn. Knox the Fox, Kinsler sitting in that 2 slot. To the line they come. Wild West Hicks gonna get the win. Kinsler gonna get the second. 17 bike gonna pick up that 3rd slot. That was Sandoval, and rounding out the top 4, rowing the boat, Feaster. 7 intermediate, main moto number 73 on the track right now, coming down the 2 straightaway is Kent, Bruce, Biaggi, Schofield, Alexander, Castro, and Page. 88 bike, looks like Hunter Page, and the 62 by Castro, outrunning 1 and 2. Back to the line they come. Gonna go Hunter Page for the win. The 60 bike coming on by for the second. 60 bike, that was Biaggi. Then Castro ending up with the third. 8-year-old intermediates are on the track. Lovelace, Rodas, Eubanks, Grist, Travis, Deal, Ladrin, and Tharp. Landon Ladrin out in front, coming out of that final turn. Man, we're banging them up in the corner. To the line they come, the E-bike. Ladrin gonna get the win. The 200 bike gonna pick up that second slot. Second slot went to Lovelace. The third slot went to the real deal, Cooper Deal. Nine intermediate main moto number 75 got Youngblood, McKellen, Rogers, Thurston, Burgess, Langford, Moorfield, and Jones. Down the last straightaway on the 13 by Henry Jones, going to get the win. 107 Rogers going to get the second, followed up by the 23 bike. Pickle Juice Langford rounding out the top 4 was Youngblood. 10 intermediate, main moto 76. Daly, Parkinson, Jones, Taylor, Stone, Gap, Morris, Fagan. Looks like Daly and Gap outrunning 1 and 2 in this one. They're running away from the rest of the pack, trying to get it in that final turn. Mason Daly out of Sparks, Nevada, bringing them back to the line. Caden Gap on the 2 slots, gonna go 6, Daly, 7, Gap, 42 bike of Taylor, and the 5 bike of Parkinson. 11 intermediate, main moto number 77, got Hannaford, Clausen, Van Ginkel, Bohannon, Burvard, and Jellison. '11 intermediate, second play. Oh, Van Ginkel, a little power coming out of that turn 2. Now he's got that inside line to turn 3 with the 166 bike of Jellison wanting to get it back. T-Bone Talent outrunning 1 and 2 with Lucas Jellison coming out of the final turn. Now Jellison does a little high-low coming back at us. We got a battle to the finish line. Till they come, it's going to go Van Ginkel. Van Ginkel for the win. Nice race right there. Jellison ended up with the second, then Hannaford and Berber. 12 intermediate, main moto 7-8. Man, look at this cat. He's way out in front. He fired off some turbos. That's Maddox Lovelace out of Del City, Oklahoma. Got Cash Money, Cassius Combs sitting in that 2 slot. Lovelace and Combs outrunning 1 and 2. Coming out of the final turn out of Del City, Oklahoma. Lovelace is going to get the win. Followed up by the 59 bike. 59 bike, that looked like Gordon got the second. 19 bike Bruce with the 3, Combs with the 4. Auto 65 bike leading around right now. Kyle Style, that's Nielsen sitting out front, and man, he's got one more straightaway to go, but high-low action in on the underneath side, taking it back. Oh, we got a good one coming out. Give it up to brand newest expert right there. Just turned expert. How about that kid? Man, he had a good race going, got past going the last turn, did a little high-low, took it back, took it home for the win. Brand new expert. Hey, stick around, Kyle. Your class is coming up here shortly. That 13X class, you know. 14 intermediate, main moto number 80. Back at us, looks like the 87 bike Marcus. Marcus gonna get the win in this one, followed up by the 23 bike. That was Ellis. Runyon Ellis got the second, followed up by the 19 bike, the 14 bike of the Grizz, and the 54 bike of Jackson rounding out the top 4. Wow. You all right, Beckett? Said, yeah, all right. All right. Fell down. 15 intermediate, main moto number 81 got Weatherhead, Hopkins, and C.J. Carter. Yeah, taking it up, going Weatherhead, Belleville, Kansas rider, doing it Huffy Bicycles. Willie Hopkins and C.J. Carter in tow, coming out of turn number 2 on the 6 bike. It is Weatherhead and Willie Hopkins. 1 and 2, C.J. Carter in the 3 slot, coming into that final turn. They're lined up, they're single file coming in. Let's see how they are coming back, same way. Coming out of the corner. Wheelie moving it on over, trying to put a charge at the line, but it's going to go the 6 bike Weatherhead, the 3 bike Wheelie Hopkins, and the 68 bike C.J. Carter. 16 intermediates, so they're banging them up in the corner. Got a good one coming. The points are all scattered up. We got Marcus and Strain tied up with 3 points apiece. While the Gallegos got 6 points coming into the corner. Strain, Marcus running 1 and 2, coming back to the line. Got a good one coming. Ethan Strain trying to hang on for the win. Here comes the 191 bike. Oh, the 191 bike coming on by. Marcus going to get the win. Strain's going to get the second. Gallegos with the 3. 17 to 20-year-old intermediates got Scott, Cruz, and Havel. Oh, yeah, Russ Cruz, the old Russ man. I ain't seen this kid for a lot. He was little last time I saw him. 897 by Cruz for the win. Scott got the second. Braden Havel got the third. 21 to 25 intermediates got Lazar, Eubanks, and Cruz. Another Kingston Cruz out there. This cat wasn't that old last time I saw him. Now he's all grown up. Now he's a man. Bringing him back, Ryan Lazar. Yeah, Kingston Cruz going to get that second. '26 to 35-year-old intermediate main moto number 85 got Brown, Rodas, Baldwin, Strohal, Martinez, Lazar, Larson, and Smith. Out of turn number 2, bringing it down to 3 straight. Hang on, dude, hang on. You're almost there, Robert Brown. Little bumping all the way. Man, he's toe tapping every one of the top of them. Coming in and out of that corner. Brown trying to hang on. New rider coming in close. Bringing them back. Brown. Now here comes the 37 back. Yeah. 37. Coming by at the line, man. That kid, he took it in. No, not the 37. 105. Did the 105 hang on? 105 in that last race? Okay, the 105 bike, that was Robert Brown hanging on for the win. Robert Brown for the win. Connor Baldwin got the second. Now we got the 51 bike. That was Black for the win, Lowe for the second, followed up by the Moose, Christopher Smith with the 3. 41 to 45-year-old intermediates got Thompson, Camp, Kennedy, Watson, and Leeper. Oh, look who it is. Oklahoma is where he likes to race, man. He's got all kinds of national wins here. Third place rider just took a left-hand turn. No, new rider sliding, Ryan. You can't let him do that to you, man. 141 by, here comes Leeper, here comes Camp. Gonna go Leeper for the win. Camp with the second. Kennedy got the third. And the Punisher, Brian Thompson with a 4. Hey, Jody, you got to quit all that trick riding, man. All that trick riding. 59 by coming at us for the win. That was Beeren with a win. Rierick with the second. Good News Dotson with the 3. 51 and over intermediates are on the track. Man, I love that guy's number plate. You don't have no trouble reading that one. That's Glenn Hankey sitting out front. The Pickle Fred Alonso sitting in that 2 slot. Along with Meter, Jones, Starkey, Quintana, McIntyre, and McCain. To the line, Hankey going to get the win. Alonso going to get the second. Quintana going to get the third. Rounding out the 4 slot, Big Mac McIntyre. It's the 5 and under girls experts. Leeper, Burkholder, and Hardy are on the track. Turbo, Tegan, Leeper. out of the AZ, coming out of Phoenix, out in front. Kirsten Burkholder sitting in that 2 slot. Adeline Hardy on the 3. Coming back to the finish line, getting it done on the D bike, Turbo, Tegan Leeper. Out of Phoenix, Arizona for the win. Kirsten Burkholder out of Norwich, New York, Ride Like a Girl, gonna get that second. And Attitude Hardy out of Potter Springs, Georgia. Man, we got them from all over the place in that moto. Yeah. 7-year-old girls are on the track. Ireland, Lamelli, Noyola, Salim, Fry, Donson, Sessa, and Devera. 1 race of champions. What up, Macy Fry? Looking to take home the win. Fry coming to the line for the win. Second slot going to go to the rock star Remy Sessa. Third slot, National Age Group number 5 bike of Devera, and then the 4 bike of Ireland. Eight-year-old girls are on the track. Sedano, Larson, Viscuso, Merriam, Nelson, Schaus, and Lamelli. Turn 3 action, bringing them back to the line. It's got the National 17 bike. Zoe Dog Lamelli going to take home to win the National Age Group number 1 bike. Picking up that second slot was the Hulk, Princess Kira Viscuso, then Sedano, then the third. 9-year-old girls on the track. Devera, Gaboy, Tollison, and Barnes. Coming back, National Age Group number 4 bike. Got to be La Vida Loca Devera. Devera going to get the win. Lil JT. Tollison going to end up with the second. Zoe Boogie Barnes with the 3. And the Warrior Princess Maya Gaboy with the 4. 10-year-old girls are on the track. Scoops Gomalicki sitting out front, got the 4 bike in the 2 slot. Firefox Fukuzo. Gomalicki and Viscuso out running 1 and 2. Man, they got the whole world coming after them, bringing them back to the line, getting it done wire to wire. Gomalicki going to get the win. Looks like Viscuso with the 2. National Age Group number 1 bike. Olivia Alvarez with the 3rd. 11-year-old girls are on the track. Diamond Lily Ashley sitting out front. National Age Group number 3 bike. Kovacs sitting in that 2 slot. Got States, Wilson, Hirons, along with Appenzeller and Collins coming after them, bringing them back to line. Ashley going to get the win. National Age Group number 3 bike. Picking up that second slot was Kovacs. Wilson got the 3rd, and rounding out the top 4 was Collins. 12-year-old girls on the track. Anderson, Gold, Myers, McMillan, Riley, and Almagor. Answer colors. Presley the Princeton Gold. Back to line on the 1 race of champions. Gold going to take home the win. Second slot to the Go Cut 1 bike of Bossy B. Riley. Third slot going to go the B bike of Myers and the A bike of Anderson. 13-year-old girls, oh my, look at what we got going on right here. On the 1 bike, sitting out front, Lola Jonjovic, KCMO rider, Powerlight, DFR, LOLA. Lola coming out of that final turn. Got everybody trying to reel her in. Here comes the 3 bike. Gonna go Jonjovic, followed up by the 9 bike of Neenan. Then the 3 bike of Cyrus on the podium. Yeah, wow. These gals are going way fast. 14-year-old girls, Jackson, Pingatori, Goodell's, Johnson, Poters, and Nelson. More DFR colors coming at us right now. Got to be TNT, Tristan Pingatori. Pingatori going to get the win. Go Cut 1 bike, picking up that 2 slot. Got to be Poters in the C bike, the Goodell's in the 1 bike of Johnson. Man, DFR colors, 1 and 2 in the last 2. Where's Chris at? I seen him up there earlier. Yeah, he's up there. $15, $16 girls got Corley, Sarah, Feto, O'Shea, Elder, Hinton, Krista Dulo, and Joseph. Ava Corley, BMX Sharks colors, coming in and out turn number 3. On the national number 1, USA BMX National number 1 girl, Ava Corley, going to get the win, followed up by the 44 bike On the 2 slot was Krista Dulo. Then the 4, Fedwa on the podium in 3rd. 17 to 20-year-old women experts got Winter, Dudgeon, along with Hart, Hop, Sifford, Moore, Reno, Davalos, and Hammonds. Monster B, a little bumping and a running out of the corner. Winter trying to hang on to that top spot. Gonna go Winter for the 1, JC Moore for the 2, followed up by the 67 bike of Hammonds with the 3rd, and Sifford rounding out the top 4. Got Sagendorf, Brown, and Larson on the track right now, 21 to 30-year-old women experts. 58 by Caitlin Larson. Larson and Sagendorf running 1 and 2. Lindsey Brown in the 3 slot. This way these gals been doing it all day long. Total point racing. Caitlin Larson gonna get the win. Sagendorf gonna get the 2nd. Lindsey Brown gonna get the 3rd. 31 to 40-year-old women expert got Gaylor along with Nyman, Jones, and Jones. Christina, the Terminator, got 3 points. Looking out front right now, Premier Racing National Team. Too Sweet trying to reel her in right now. Aaron Jones got 4 points. Got a good one coming to the line. Who's it got? Too Sweet coming on by for the win. Gaylor gonna get the 2nd. Willow Nyman Jones with the 3rd. 41 and over women are on the track. Paula Maris is out in front. Got hang time Heather Latimer sitting in that 2 slot. Suzanne Black in the 3 slot. Candyland Hoffman on the 4. Coming out of the final turn, bringing them back. Paula Maris out of Littleton, Colorado. Now the 90 bike. Hang time Heather coming on by for the win. Maris going to get the 2nd. Black going to get the 3rd. Hoffman with the 4. Moving on to the boy experts. Got 6-year-old experts: White, Prescott, Steiner, Phillips, Rinke, Bookout, Novi, and Allen. The C-note. The C-note got it going on. Rinke in the 2 slot. It is Prescott out of Yukon, Oklahoma. Prescott, Rinke coming out of the corner. 6-year-old experts charging it to the line. It's the C-note. Cooper Prescott going to get the win. 47 by Rinke going to get the 2nd, followed up by the 9 by Hot Rod Steiner, rounding out the top 4 on the 16 by the Coyote Wiley Allen. Caldwell, Novaks, Holler, Griffith, Bell, Myers, Tremillo, and McKellen on the track. 7-year-old experts bringing it back. Caldwell trying to get back in, now sitting on that top spot. Here they come. Caldwell going to get the win. National Age Group number 5 by Myers going to get the 2nd. Looks like the 14 bike picking up that 3rd slot was Tremillo, and then the 3 by the Birdman, Liam Kovacs, rounding out the top 4. Wow. 8-year-old expert, main moto 106, Goodell, Gallegos, Prescott, Mitchell, Paxman, Johnson, Novak, and Tolbert. Coming out of the corner. Man, I believe that's GQ Grayson Novak. We'll check him out. Albie's Bike Shop colors coming on around. Grayson Novak on the National 19 bike. Novak out front, National Age Group number 4 bike, sitting in that 2 slot. Right now it's Gallegos. In the 3 slot is Johnson. 4 slot right now is Paxman. But it's all about the GQ Grayson Novak. Getting it done wire to wire. Novak gonna get the win. Cruzeiro racer Gallegos going to get the 2nd, followed up by Paxman, and then Johnson rounding out the top 4. 107 is the main moto. 9-year-old experts got Jackson Howe full tilt sitting out front. F-Bike Chandler in the 2 slot. Stauffer, Coyer, Merriam, Hester, Beckley, and Fisher in tow. Bringing them back. Jackson Howe going to get the win. 2nd slot to the F-Bike. That was Chandler picking up the deuce, Porky Fisher and Ashton Hester. Backer, Johnson, Lenners, along with Garcia, Tyson, Nelson, Christensen, and Aiko. Wi-Fi Christensen Out on the top spot, coming out of that final turn, Christensen leading it wire to wire. He's going to get the win. National Age Group number 6 bike. Picking up that second slot, looked like backer than the 45 bike, Tyson. National Age Group number 1 bike, my man, Fly Eli Staten. Sitting out front, out of Belton, Missouri, got Hicks along with Gibbs, Markley, Tyson, Johnson, Rivera, and Prescott. National Age Group number 1 bike, Fly Staten. Then the National Age Group number 20 bike. Picking up that second slot was Rivera. Third slot went to Lucas Tyson. 12 expert, main moto number 110. Man, they just keep coming way fast on the 2 bike. That's Shatswell. Shatswell and Tyler outrunning one. Oh, in the quarter, New Riders taking over that 2 slot. Believe that might be Hardesty, bringing them back. Gonna go the 2 bike. Shatswell for the win, followed up by the 13 bike of Kidd, and Tyler with the 3. Man. 13-year-old experts are on the track. Gage Gomalicki sitting out front. Factory Babs out of Ukiah, California. Back to the line they come. It's going to go the 4 bike, Gomalicki, 35 bike. Picking up that second slot, Rowdy Holzer. Wow. Caleb McCain, answer factory rider. Out on the point right now, got to be McCain. Out of Clifton, Colorado. Back to the stripe they come. Going to go 7 McCain. Ooh. McCain ended up with the 1. I believe that was the, 4th and which one? Which one? Which race? All I know is just come and ask you. 15-year-old experts bringing them back. National number 1, Sean Day, going to get the win, 831 bike. Picking up that second slot, Zimmerman, then the 2 bike of Bloomer. '16-year-old experts coming out of the corner. Here we go again, bringing them back. Cade and Kim. Right now, going to go Cade for the win. Bryant. Man, Mike Bryant put in a charge right there, picking up that 2 slot. Thought he was going to grab him on the 13 bike. O'Brien. Patrick O'Brien, Punta Gorda, Florida. Albie's Bike Shop colors. Zinging it out of that final turn. Man, that going to the line. Going to go Bryant, followed up by the 77 bike. Picking up that 2 slot, Brody Cole. Drew Pope picking up the 3. 21 to 25-year-old experts. Albarson, Judd, Bromley, McGuire, McCann, Patera, Sanchez, and Weber. T-Mac lighting it up. McGuire coming back out of that turn number 2. Scott Lime time. Tristan Judd sitting in that 2 slot. Into the final turn, Judd trying to sneak his wheel in. New rider sliding into that 3 slot, bringing them back to the line. Going to go McGuire for the 1. Lime time, Tristan Judd, followed by the 268 by Albarson. 26 to 35-year-old experts. Bad boy Billy Russell out of Allen, Texas, sitting out front in this one. 111's Munoz sitting in that 2 slots. The bad boy Billy Russell for the win. Munoz going to end up with a 2nd, followed up by the 44 bike. 44 bike Peter Hita, and the National Age Group number 17 Elaine Novi. 118 is the main moto. Remix colors, Justin White. White out in front, got Gresham, Branch, Pollock, McClaskey, Smith, and Daly. Coming out of that final turn, Justin White going to bring it on in for the win. The 165 bike, McClaskey for the 2, followed up by the 29 bike. 29 of Daly and the 41 bike of Branch. 119 is the moto number. 41, 45-year-old experts out of the corner on the 5 bike. Oh, yeah. Spike Svoboda lighting them up right now, bringing them. Coming in that final turn. Oh, Scott took a left-hand turn. The turn goes right, not left. Bringing it back, gonna go. Spike Svoboda gonna get the win. Looked like Alpha Colors on the National Age Group #1. Eric Baca gonna get the second. 46 to 50-year-old expert Scott Drolet, Johnson, Street, and Norton. It's Chad Street, Answer Factory out of Richland Hills, Texas. Premier Colors, Quentin Norton sitting in that 2 slot. It is Street and Norton running 1 and 2. Ryder in the 3 slot. Looks like the pot stirrer. Rob Drolet sitting on a 3. Johnson in the 4 slot. Out of the final turn, Chad Street bringing it back. Street going to get the win. Quentin Norton trying to hang on to the 2 slot. Norton going to get the 2. Fought up by Drolet and Johnson. 51 and over experts are on the track. Last rack, here we go. On the 13 bike, getting it done. You know, Mr. Dibbs, Craig Prince, All-Star Racing, coming into that final turn. Mr. Dibbs got it going on. Gonna go Pringle for the win. Donovan Miller for the second, followed up by the 20 bike of Franco, and then the 92 bike, the Commander Cody Smart. And that is it for today's racing. Day #1, the inaugural race, the Legacy Nationals here at Hardesty National BMX Stadium is over. Racing starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Racing start at 9. Is that right? 8:15 pro warm up at 8:15. Race first gate drops at 9. All right, we'll see you guys in the morning. Hey, Adam Scott, that last turn goes this way. Turn right. Yeah, you had your left blinker on the whole time. Yeah. Hey, if Kyle Nielsen is here, they need to see him at the finish line. He just turned expert today. He won that race, turned expert. Kyle Nielsen, if you're here, Bill Morris would like to see you at the finish line. Kyle Nielsen, Kyle Style Nielsen, if you're here, Bill needs to see you at the finish line. Day one done. Day 1 done. Day 2 tomorrow.